Most people see a bucket of rusted construction bolts and think scrapyard waste. But strip away that context, and what remains is architectural-grade stainless steel waiting to be transformed. We're not just making a chess set, we're engineering a functional luxury object from industrial debris. Before we touch a single piece, we must stabilize our material baseline. Isolating dense, corrosion-resistant fasteners, indexing thread pitches, and preparing a deep charcoal-tinted polymer matrix. Manual degreasing sets the foundation. Industrial construction fasteners arrive coated in heavy anti-corrosion compounds. These oils and greases compromise resin adhesion and cause surface imperfections in the final cast. The solution? A combination of mechanical abrasion, wire brushing down each thread, followed by a solvent bath to eliminate every trace of petroleum residue. This isn't optional. This is the difference between a cloudy cast and optical clarity. Machining our bolt profiles creates uniform silhouettes. Each piece must achieve identical height tolerances to sit flush on the finished board. The secret here is volumetric control. We're not just cutting metal, we're indexing each piece against a common reference plane. This ensures every king and pawn shares the same base dimension, creating a visually cohesive set. Deep pour resin chemistry demands precision. We're working with a two-part epoxy system at a specific mass-to-volume ratio. Deviate by even 2%, and the exothermic reaction spirals out of control. Our target formula, 2.5% charcoal pigment suspension by total weight. This maintains transparency while achieving that deep, smoky obsidian effect. Mix slowly. Entrained air is the enemy of optical clarity. The mold configuration determines every aspect of the final board's geometry. We're using a precision silicone grid with individually recessed bolt positions. The key here is nesting. Each bolt suspends exactly 2 mm above the mold floor. This creates the optical illusion of floating metal within the resin block. The pour is the moment of truth. We're working with a 60-minute pot life, so there's no room for hesitation. Notice the technique. Start at one corner, let the resin flow naturally across the surface and maintain a steady stream. The heat gun follows immediately to break surface tension and release trapped air. Now we wait. The cure cycle takes 24 hours and temperature control is critical. After 24 hours of controlled curing, we demold the block. The silicone releases cleanly, revealing the raw cast surface. Look at the suspended bolt patterns. The charcoal matrix allows deep visibility into the material structure while maintaining that industrial aesthetic. But this is only step one. The raw surface shows resin flashing, micro-edge irregularities, and an inconsistent matte texture. This is the process gap that separates amateur builds from professional engineering. We're not guessing about flatness, we're proving it empirically. The dial indicator measures surface runout across the entire board plane. My target tolerance, under 0.05 mm total variation. If you skip this step, your pieces will rock, your board will warp, and your finished set will look, and function, like a toy. The ultimate functional test, piece glide. A properly surfaced board offers zero resistance across every square. Watch the interaction. The polished metal base interfaces with the flat resin surface, creating a fluid, frictionless glide. Any high spot or low spot would disrupt this movement. This isn't just aesthetics. This is playability and durability verification. Edge finishing completes the structural verification phase. We're removing flashing boundaries and creating sharp, architectural edges. This final touch transforms a functional object into a gallery-worthy piece. The polish process begins with wet sanding at 400 grit. This isn't polishing, it's surface leveling. We're removing the cast surface's matte texture and establishing a uniform base. Water lubrication prevents clogging and carries away removed material. The figure 8 pattern prevents directional scratches. Progressive grits are non-negotiable. Each stage removes the scratches from the previous grit. 400 establishes the flat plane. 800 refines the scratch pattern. 1500 begins the clarity transition. 3000 enters the optical zone. 5000 reveals transparency. 7000 builds gloss. 10,000 creates the mirror effect. Skipping grits creates permanent clouding. Liquid polishing compounds complete the optical transformation. We use a 3-stage system. Coarse cutting compound removes sanding haze, fine compound builds initial gloss, and final micropolish creates mirror clarity. Each stage uses a dedicated pad to prevent cross-contamination. The final step, crystalline wax protection. This isn't decorative, it's functional. The wax fills micropores, prevents tarnishing and creates permanent optical clarity. One application protects the surface for years of gameplay. The moment of assembly. Each piece finds its position. The industrial aesthetic transforms into functional architecture. What started as greasy construction waste is now a premium strategy object. The sunset reveals the final form. Light reflects off mirror-polished steel and refracts through deep charcoal resin. Sharp linear geometries cast across the patio stones. The modern villa facade reflects golden rays while interior warmth glows behind the glass. Subscribe for more engineering-grade maker content.